sun should be shining this way. Problem is, the sun is now way down here.
So if you raise up the moon half a degree, you would raise it up 2,000 miles, which is not, I mean, it kind of would help. But the sun, if you raise it up half a degree, you'd raise it up 800,000 miles. So
let me break this down. This is the excuse Toon uses for the top of the moon being lit when it's high in the sky from a sun sitting 1 degree above the horizon. Okay, because the moon, remember, can only be 240,000 miles above us at its maximum. So they show us this trigonometry where a sun 1 degree above the horizon is actually 1.6 million miles above our feet and like 1.4 million miles above the moon. So, but then they'll simultaneously try and use it as a proof with a sun sitting barely above the horizon, shining up on the bottom of clouds or casting shadows on the bottom of clouds. So you can't have both. You can't have a sun sitting above the horizon, shining downward on the moon and upward on clouds. This kills parallel sun rays, which in turn kills the globe model.
It was thrown at me that the sun putting a shadow up on the bottom of clouds or lighting up the bottom of clouds was some kind of proof for a globe, when in my earlier I showed how it works just with atmospheric lensing. But if we're going to use the trigonometry, if a sun is 1 degree above the horizon, that means it's 1,600,000 feet approximately. I mean, 1,600,000 miles above the tangent of my feet toward the horizon. So it's way above the clouds. So if a sun, I've showed several, but I've showed the sun up to like 4 or 5 degrees, still lighting up the bottom of clouds. Now, how can a sun that's millions of miles above that cloud be casting light on the bottom of that cloud?
So I example a sun 1 degree above the horizon, and after I show him the trig, he calls it a negative angle. That's called a bold-faced lie.
How's that possible?
Because it's not millions of miles above that cloud. That's easy.
Okay. So you disagree with the trig that a sun 1 degree above the horizon, okay, 93 million miles away, puts the opposite side at 1,600,000 miles? You disagree with the simple trig?
You did not show any trig, so I'm not going to agree or disagree to any trig that you're referencing.
So he can't address this, folks. They can't, and they won't. So he just says, well, you ain't showed any trig. So then I pull the trig, and then he just starts describing something underneath the tangent, like something I'm not even demonstrating. It's like talking to a donkey.
I've not seen it to agree or disagree with it.
All right, I could pull it real quick. I thought we were going to keep this honest.
So you're showing the trig right now for your distance above the tangent? Okay, I'll send it to Tim. For distance above the tangent.
So Jaron just looked at it. He understood it. Angle above the tangent. Why didn't Toon understand it? So I must have asked him 5 times, describing a sun 1 degree above the horizon. And he calls a sun 1 degree above the horizon a negative tangent. That's all he could do, because he knows where it's heading. That, my friends, is blatant lies.
Okay, so if I go up above the clouds,
the sun is below the clouds in this instant of when you're talking about the tangent there. The sun is below the clouds.
So if I go up above the clouds, then the sun's going to follow me up, right? So if I go up 1,000 miles, the sun's still going to be at a tangent of my feet, right? It's still going to be 1 degree above the tangent of my feet, right? Way above the clouds, right?
It was never above your tangent. It was always below your tangent. It was never above your tangent. It was always below your tangent.
So no matter how crystal clear I describe a sun 1 degree above the horizon, he keeps calling it below the tangent. That's how you expose a liar.
If I'm on the moon and I have the same exact angle damn near as I had on the ground, a 1 degree shadow casted, I put a 1 meter stick in the ground. I've got a about a 28 meter long shadow casted down 1 degree. If I go up 20 miles above the clouds, I've still got a downward 1 degree shadow, right? If I go up 1,000 miles, I've still got a downward 1 degree shadow. And you're disagreeing with the freaking triangle calculator?
It was never above your tangent. It was always below your tangent.
There you have it, folks. Clinic number 1 on exposing MCToon's lies. More to come. And so what they have, folks, is a mathematical model. So I'm attacking it within the model with the mathematics. So for the flat earthers who don't want to take the time to understand the math, I understand that. But look at him squirm. You don't have to understand the math to watch him squirm and weasel his way out of answering the questions, because this one they cannot answer.